Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Paris Saint-Germain have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's McAllister. McAllister! Oh, split-second reaction.
McAllister actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. That's a throw. Silvestre. So we're still where we started right now. Donatoni. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Back towards the middle. Modric. Not the most accurate pass. Messi makes a dash for it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Neymar. João Neves. Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. That's just playing it safe and simple. Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space, to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top sider.
Oh, good climb! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. And it's Modric. Chiellini. Serginho. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Modric. Looking tidy in possession here. João Neves. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely spread. Back where it came from. And he's picked out the run. Cleared away. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. Schlotterbeck. Chiellini. That's destined for the flank. Modric. Chiellini. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Hakim. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get it through? And it's Mendes. Oh, well played, well played. Yamal. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Good read, needed to be. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. Hakimi. Now it's Donatoni. Well read, and the danger is averted. Albert Ferrer. Can he get on the end of this? Now João Neves. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Flings in across. And it's been given away. Modric. Oh, good spread. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. And here's Yamal. Now it's Neymar. Picked up and a shot! And no mistake. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. He came in hard, very hard. McAllister, and it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Donatoni. Now, can they get him away? Donatoni is in a really good position out wide. And they've got a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, Messi. Le numéro 25, le numéro 17, le numéro
Madrid
7.
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Le numéro 9, Neymar.
McAllister making good progress on the right-hand side.
Le numéro
Vitinha.
21, le numéro 23. Attention, changement.
Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Spread it left.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Looking to play him in. Taken back almost at once. Shot, surely! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a...
And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable.
Mesdames et
Your final
messieurs,
thoughts, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
That is good strength. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's not got that quite right. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Gives it back. A probing pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rummenigge. Now it's Pelé. Nicely spread. Messi. He's picked his way through. Tries to cross. Modric. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. And this is Ronaldo. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a cute ball. Always onto this. Serginho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Silvestre. Van Dijk. And Silvestre. And it's Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. Pirlo. O'Shea. This is a promising build-up. Great ball if he can get there. Yamal. Oh, good read. And it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Messi. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho. Out for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Rummenigge. And he's in on goal. It's Pirlo! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. And this is Pele. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Messi takes on his marker. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way. Tries a shot! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short, showing good feet. Modric, nice looking ball. Time and again they are repelled. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Brilliant from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Madrid really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Spread it left. Messi, he's found the way through. Neymar. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo. Pele. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chiellini. And it's Van Dijk. Now Modric. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Well, they've got it again. Silvestre threads one in. Looking to play him in. O'Shea. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
Pele! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Donatoni being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's a searching pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Paris ended up in no man's land. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pele. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not where it came from. Maldini. O'Shea. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Serginho. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. O'Shea. Now it's Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Takes a shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Corner number 3 coming up. Getting up there! Neymar with the clearance. Well, that's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pele given the lift of his goal. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. "75 minutes played. Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what a mistake! Great challenge. Time to perfection. Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, great feet, that.
Pele! Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. It's a pretty loose pass.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
And he is deftly away.
Madrid seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
He's had it taken off him. Look at the space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi's cross. Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh no, this does not look good. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. This really is a striking ground. The surroundings all a brilliant shade of green. The Estadio Akron, located here in Guadalajara. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. McAllister. That is a great pick out. O'Reilly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Olise. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's a fine ball. And for a moment, time stood still. China with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Batistuta. Olise! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Donadoni. And it's Modric. Donadoni is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Donadoni taking charge of the dead ball. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Back where it came from. Serginho. Serginho gets flagged offside. McAllister, no goals as yet, and it's Serginho. O'Reilly, he's picked his way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's picked it up out wide. Hakimi, no way through, so back it comes. It's Gerrard! There was plenty of power on that. He's had it taken off him. And here's Yamal. Now the Olise! He's got away with one there. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Modric. Now he's got space here, and he's picked out the run. It's a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, facing up to his adversary. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes short and sharp. And this is Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. There could be trouble here. There's the shot! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Serginho. And claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. And it's Serginho. Knocks it out wide. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Cristiano and the finish! McAllister now looking to orchestrate a counter. Modric wins the duel this time. McAllister. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going.
He's had a shot! And that's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed.
McAllister! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's been caught now, and Batistuta! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So their fourth corner of the game. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's got shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yamal, Olise, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Olise. O'Reilly. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Batistuta. Serginho. For Olise. Goes for goal! Fantastic from Elise! A finish right from the top draw! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Modric, it's a searching pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have...
Oh, good effort! Caught offside that time.
Cambio en China. Número 27.
So we have movement on
Número
both
13.
benches.
Entran número 4, número 10. Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Oh, that's a key interception. Akanji. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is ended up in no man's land. Showing great feet there. Looking for the run. Messi. That's an excellent interception. That's put paid to the danger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
A probing pass. He's found space here. And it's Modric. And here's Mbappe. And that's a Neymar! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to shot a goal! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Tries one from range! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And what a climax we have here! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
China give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed.
And it's been given away. That looks a good ball through. Good ball, good take.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Olise. Now it's Batistuta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's gone direct here. And that will be it. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
This guy Marco Reus is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team push forward. He'll often drop into that number 10 position, offering support to his teammates. He's just constantly on the move, creating space, keeping defenders occupied, dragging people all over the place.
It's quite impressive actually, isn't it, the workload he is willing to take on. When you can... Cristiano Ronaldo! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a...
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cherky gets on his bike and on the move. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Picked out brilliantly, and he's definitely on towering header. And that's a good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on, and the shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, super ball! Neymar! Oh, he's been caught napping! Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. O'Reilly. Donatoni. Back towards the middle. And it's Neymar. Modric. Royce. To Henderson. Mateus. Cherki. Great ball, and Royce! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Royce clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Just eases him off the ball. Showing good feet. Mateus, chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it out wide. Cafu, aimed at the far side. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Milan with the corner, there first. Mateus goes short. Backward it goes. Back they go.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Now this... Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. That's a good ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now, can he find a finish? Jordan Henderson. And it's Royce.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good ball. And he's running through Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out some... And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So, into the second half. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He has a look up. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Silvestre. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Good ball, good take. Modric. Nice-looking ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Royce. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Jordan Henderson cannot be beaten that easily. Mateus ploughing through the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pass somewhat off target. O'Reilly. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now Modric. And he's had it nicked away. Dembele. Cherki. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Real chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Do not write them off! Back they come! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A header! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. And it's O'Reilly.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Jordan Henderson. Dani Olmo. Mohamed Salah. And he's lost his... It's Salah! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Serginho. So what can they make of this? Haaland driving forward. Mohamed Salah. Musiala. Dembele. And that'll be the end of that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out for a throw. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Totti. And here's Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Chiellini. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Chiellini. And it's Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Great chance! Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in. He leaps for it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Dijk. Serginho. Totti gets a foot in here. Played into space.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chiellini. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. 30 minutes gone. Modric. That's a cute ball. Vieri. Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Serginho. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Shot, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Mateus.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Yamal. Rijkaard. Baresi deals with that comfortably. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Roberto Carlos. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Silvestre. Van Dijk. And Serginho, and it's Modric. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Modric, played out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Mateus. Great vision.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Silvestre with the clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And he's picked out the run. Roberto Carlos. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Messi. Mateus. Good running, strong and purposeful. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. No foul, says the referee. Silvestre. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Donadoni. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Donadoni. Neymar. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Here tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Luis Suarez. Il numero 9.
Forced to go. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Chiellini does well to get it back. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Elise. That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. Hazard. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Short changes him with that pass. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And he's quick to get rid. He's picked his way through. Neymar plays it in. And they've managed to get rid. Neymar gets a foot in here. Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He can run onto that. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Steaming on goalward. It's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Hazard. McAllister. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Dijk. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
McAllister. This is a promising build-up. Olise! And he's stuck it away! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's Neymar! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Yamal, Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thinks about the shot. Messi! Not a bad try by any means. So, a temporary halt to the action. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rijkaard. Haaland. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And that is goal number 20. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid with the lead. Knocks it into space. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland.
That dugout has had some...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Hazard! Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. No, he refuses to take the bait. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Silvestre cuts out the pass. McAllister. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great vision. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. Messi. Oh, good spread. Olise. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interest. He's having a pop! Oh, it rattles the bar! Olise has found the net here, of course. Could move up a gear here. Nice physical challenge. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's the keeper's ball. Kimmich calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played through into space. Olise has it out wide and in space. Yamal ploughing through the middle.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Silvestre has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Olise. Azar. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Oh boy, this fella is flying! You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Donadoni with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo! Chance, surely! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Has a look and plays it forward. Played back towards his own goal. Xavi. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and...
Real chance! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely aimed pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Played back. Modric. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort.
Oh, what a mistake! Referee's given a throw. This looks promising, and he's had it nicked away. It's a quick ball upfield. Cafu gets a foot in here, and here's Shevchenko. Xavi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Modric. Looking to play him in.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cafu. Gerrard. He's got away. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Xavi. Now it's Barcola. Towering header! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Shevchenko. Modric. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Shevchenko tries to play it through. Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their third corner. Rijkaard! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's a lovely, neat pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Modric. And it's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Just eases him off the ball. And he skips past his... It's Neymar! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
So
your views on the first half?
Madrid really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Out towards the flank. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Modric, played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gerrard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Messi. That's Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Barcola. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti cuts out the pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Almost an hour gone.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Barcola. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This is a promising build-up. Gives it back. And it's Rijkaard. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United get their fourth corner.
Number 15, Gerrard. Number 8, Xavi. Number 22, Messi. Number 12, Barcola. Coming on the field, number 19,
Cleared
Batistuta.
without hesitation.
Number 20, McAllister. Number 13, Xabi Alonso.
Madrid
Number
have the
9,
chance to go the other way.
Number 17, Danny
Well, Peter,
Olmo.
just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Batistuta. McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Batistuta, and he's played it back.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Batistuta! And that's a sharp finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 19.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stood up well to him there. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
O'Reilly. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution, surely! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. What a game, what a show. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And it's played... And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference? He's having a pop! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Plays the return pass. And here's Doué. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Now Saliba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Odegaard.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rabiot. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Doué. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Doué's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Odegaard. Oh, that's well spotted. The pass has gone astray.
Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ryerson attempts a clearance.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's lost his man here. Haaland. Berger has created one goal already. Ryerson. And it's Berger. Mbappe. France are looking to break at pace. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not a hint of offside here. He slings it in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Berger. And here's Sorloth. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sorloth. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe. And France can counter now. That's a pretty loose pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Down to business again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Konate, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Haaland goes looking wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now there's a fine ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Rabiot needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And that has been knocked clear. Ødegaard. France still this single goal behind. Knocks it out wide. And that is headed for the middle. Mignon claims it, safe hands.
Norway clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
The
60 minutes played.
51,577.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Back to the keeper it goes. Berger. Rabiot. And Hernandez. And it's Chouameni. Dembele. Spread it left. He's in a great position here. Dembele's cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Chouameni. Haaland. Berger. Solot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chouameni. Doué. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. Norway choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bob. So what can they make of this? Some resolute defending there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Doué. Knocks it into space. France now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Doué. Looking for options for movement.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute added
Looking
time.
for the far post. Cleared away. That's put paid to the danger. And that's it. France bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's gone forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's slung out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué driving forwards. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Dembele! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Dembele. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. He'll try from distance. And he's there to get it away. Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't